Hey everyone, I'm your host Ebo, and this is a tree of symbolism. In this first part, I'll be showcasing aliens and UFOs. So with that being said, let's get right into it. The person you're seeing on screen is football player Odell Beckham Jr. On the back of Odell's neck, you can see this UFO tattoo. The other tattoo you see on the left will become important later, but for now, let's focus on the UFO. Odell doesn't just have that UFO, but he also has two more, and each of them are abducting people. This becomes much more interesting when you find out Odell commented on this post on Instagram. It was made by a basketball player named Lonzo Ball, and Lonzo's brother LaMelo Ball can be seen in this picture. So knowing that Odell commented on this post that shows LaMelo in the picture, well, finding out that LaMelo has a UFO tattoo on the back of his neck, just like Odell, that should make you know there's much more that meets the eye. Not only does he have a UFO tattoo on the back of his neck like Odell, but he also has an alien on his back. Moving on from LaMelo Ball and his association to Odell, we have Odell with Justin Bieber. Justin himself promoted aliens in a video called Where Are You Now? As you can see, in the top left of the screen, you can see aliens with an all-seeing eye capstone. We see the same capstone 4 more times, within the 4th one, reptilian eyes right next to it. This will become important later, but again, let me continue. Justin Bieber can be seen here with Drake. During many of Drake's shows, he promotes UFOs himself. As you can see, the symbolism is very reoccurring. And trust me, this is just the beginning. What you're about to see next will more than likely shock you. Drake can be seen here with Lil Wayne, who has an album called I Am Not a Human Being. Not only that, but on a song called John, during the intro, we hear a reference of the Roswell incident. Now, if you don't know what the Roswell incident is, during the 1940s, alleged flying saucers were picked up by the US government. Anyways, moving on. Drake can be seen here with Party Next Door, another who promotes UFOs himself. Party Next Door can be seen with this other guy to the left, named Swavey Lone Wolf. And guess what? Swavey, for his music, promoted the reptilian eyes. Now, let's go back to Drake through Party Next Door. Drake can be seen with Future. And Future has this album called Project E.T., in which on the cover, you can see not only the all-seeing eye capstone again, but an alien. Future can be seen here on the left, with another rapper on the right, named Doughboy. Doughboy has a song with Lil Double O, another rapper who promotes not only aliens, but UFOs as well. Now, going back to Doughboy, to Future, to Drake. Drake can be seen with Kendrick Lamar, who has a song called Hey Now. In this song, Kendrick references spaceships and aliens in the same line. Now going back to Drake, he can be seen again with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne has a song called Phone Home. And on this song, we have producer Dre as well. Dre says, I am a Martian twice here. While Lil Wayne says the same here, again, but this time he says, I'm an alien. And then finally on the third verse, he says, I just eat them for supper, get in my spaceship and hover. So again, aliens and UFOs. Lil Wayne can be seen here with MGK, who promotes aliens himself. As you can see in this video he posted, it's very obvious what we're seeing. Again, UFOs and aliens. But like I said, this is just gonna keep going. We're nowhere near the end. Lil Wayne also has a song with XXXTentacion, who himself has a song called I'm Not Human. X also has a song with Kanye West, who has this song called E.T. featuring Katy Perry. In this video, you see Kanye in an all-seeing eye spaceship, not to mention an alien as well. So again, UFOs and aliens. We also see these lyrics here showing the same stuff we keep seeing. They calling me an alien, a big-headed astronaut. I know a bar out in Mars where they drive in spaceships instead of cars. See, I abducted you, so I tell you what to do. We also see more references to aliens here on the same verse. Anyways, moving on back to X, who had the song with Kanye. X can be seen here with A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky performed with Tyler the Creator while a UFO was on stage. Again, we are seeing the same stuff. A$AP Rocky has a song on an album called Dex Meets Dexter by Famous Dex called Pick It Up. And the reason why this is important is because the album that A$AP's featured on here has as the cover UFOs. Famous Dex has worked with Lyrical Lemonade, which is owned by Cole Bennett. Cole Bennett can be seen with rapper Lil Skies here on the right. Lil Skies has an alien tattoo. Cole Bennett can also be seen with rapper Yeet. Yeet himself has albums that show the UFO as well. Yeet also said he was visited by aliens when he was a child. And I quote, "They didn't say anything. They put a light up to my face and just left. I had my blanket over my face because I didn't want to look at them. I was too scared. I was like, fuck this shit. It looked like they had a lantern that was so bright it shined through the blanket. That's basically my first memory ever. I think they maybe wiped my memory." This is interesting. He elaborates here. "That was deadass. It was real. I won't go into too much detail because I'm not sure if they want me to talk about this right now. The aliens, I mean. I will say one thing though. They were really tall and looked almost human. I remember everything on the night that it transpired. Second for second. I could tell the difference between a dream and reality, and I know I was awake. That's also my first memory. Everything before that feels fake. Sometimes I think I might not even be from here, because I have dreams about other planets." Again, this just gets even more interesting, huh? Yeet has the song here called Alien Language, in which he says, and I quote, "And I feel like an alien, Earth from above." On another song by Yeet called Bigger Than Everything, we hear him referencing aliens again. And I quote, "I'm an alien." Going back to Cole Bennett, who was with Yeet, he could be seen with Post Malone. Post Malone has worked with the company Oreos. And Oreos, for an advertisement, promoted UFOs themselves. Anyways, going back to Cole Bennett. Cole can be seen with rapper Ski Mask the Slump God. Ski Mask has a song called Alien Sex. What is going on with this symbolism? And why is it all over the place? Ski Mask can be seen with rapper XXXTentacion, who I had shown earlier for having the song called I'm Not Human. On this song, rapper Lil Uzi Vert was featured. Lil Uzi Vert is no stranger himself to promoting the same symbolism. As you can see, on the song called 20 Minutes, for a visualizer, he has himself in a UFO. In this video, Lil Uzi Vert can be seen with women that are actually aliens. In this same video, we see UFOs. Louis Vert promotes this a lot. So again, aliens and UFOs. Wait a minute. Is that the reptilian eye? The same one I've mentioned twice already? Didn't I say that this was going to pop up again? Louis Vert was actually posted by Oliver Sykes wearing this reptilian eye. The reason why this is so important is because Oliver Sykes himself, in a video called Drown, showed the same thing. Huh. Louis Vert also has a song with Trippie Redd, who could be seen with this guy on the right named Aidan London. Aidan London has not only a UFO with an alien on his hand tattooed, but on his chest, UFOs. Trippie Redd can also be seen with this other rapper named Kid Buu, who, even though it's hard to see, has a tattoo of a cow being abducted by a UFO. Trippie Redd also has a song with Rich the Kid, who could be seen here with an alien. Lil Yachty also has a song with Trippie Redd. And Lil Yachty can be seen with the same alien you had just seen Rich the Kid with. Lil Yachty has a song with Riff Raff. Riff Raff has this album here where you can see UFOs and aliens. He also has this alien tattoo on his arm. Riff Raff can be seen with this guy here to the left, who's a member of a band called Black Oxygen. He has an alien tattoo as well. Now let's go back to Lil Yachty through Riff Raff, and then Trippie Redd through Yachty. Trippie Redd can be seen to the right with a YouTuber to the left named Neon. Neon can be seen here with a chain that has UFOs and aliens. Neon can also be seen here with a rapper named Skrilla, who performed at this show here, in which the flyer for it has an alien at the bottom right. Going back to Neon though through Skrilla, and then back to Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd can be seen here with Ski Mask the Slump God. Ski Mask the Slump God had this ride here called Alien Abduction. Interesting. Staying on track with Trippie Redd has a song with Young Thug. Young Thug has a song called Alien. In the intro, he mentions a UFO. While here, he says I'm an alien, and then he mentions a spaceship again. Young Thug also has a song called Alien here with Kanye West. As you can see, Kanye West mentions an alien here, while also a pyramid right beneath it in the same verse. Not to mention here, and then again here finally, with pyramid right next to it. On the same song, rapper Kid Cudi had a feature. Kid Cudi, as you can see, speaks on aliens as well. He can be seen here wearing a shirt with a UFO or riding on a UFO. Going back to Young Thug, who was on that song with Kanye West and Kid Cudi, he can be seen here to the left with rapper Gunna. Gunna, on a song called Him All Along, says this: Young Gunna really a Martian. Staying focused on Young Thug also has a song with YTB Trench. YTB Trench has this album here called Versatalian. As you can see, he's underneath a UFO. Young Thug also has a song with Lil Pump. Lil Pump has a UFO and an alien tattooed on him. Lil Pump can be seen here with Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen played a role in Scary Movie 3, in which you could see aliens next to him. He also was in a movie called The Arrival, which was strictly about aliens. Going back to Young Thug though, through Lil Pump, who was with Charlie Sheen, Young Thug can be seen here with a guy named Leto the Plug. Leto promotes aliens as well. Young Thug here can be seen with a guitarist named Johnny Good. On Johnny's hand, he has an alien tattooed. Young Thug can also be seen here with Travis Barker. Travis Barker has a song with Yellow Wolf, and in it, you can see aliens. Yellow Wolf here promotes the all-seeing eye with the UFO. Staying on track with Travis Barker, who's with Yellow Wolf, he can be seen here with Suicide Boys. Suicide Boys collaborated with Travis on an album called Aliens or Ghosts. On the cover, you can see an inverted cross on this girl's head. This will be important in a future part, so remember this. Suicide Boys worked with this guy named Chris, who's a camera guy, and Chris has a UFO tattooed here, and then another one here. Suicide Boys can also be seen with a rapper named Sauce Walka. Sauce can be seen here, in front of an eye, and a UFO. He can also be seen here with rapper That Mexican OT. That Mexican OT has a tattoo of an alien with a UFO. That Mexican OT can be seen here with a guy named Lil Ronnie. And Lil Ronnie can be seen here with Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy has a song here called Alien. In it, he mentions a spaceship and an alien. Again, UFOs and aliens. Going back to That Mexican OT through Lil Ronnie, That Mexican OT can also be seen with this guy named Sen. And Sen worked with an artist named Suave, and as you can see, the cover for their song has a UFO. Going back to Sauce through That Mexican OT, who's with Sen, who collaborated with Suave, and then back to Suicide Boys through Sauce, we finally come back to Travis Barker through Suicide Boys, whom which we'll continue off from. Travis Barker can be seen here tweeting about Ronnie Radke. Ronnie Radke, as you can see, has UFOs tattooed here. Going back to Young Thug through Travis Barker, Young Thug can be seen with Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD was in a Foot Locker advertisement in which we see UFOs as well. Young Thug can also be seen with Marilyn Manson, who can be seen here with Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne has a song here called Scary Little Green Men. In the song, he says, and I quote, "They're hiding amongst us everywhere. They're silent, they may be violent, I don't care. How long have they been living in my head? How long, we bite our tongues and play pretend." He continues, "They want us, they need us, they might just eat us. They'll greet us, deceive us, say take us to your leader. Everybody wants them until we meet them. Everybody wants them, it's the end. Scary little green men, do you believe in? Scary little green men, it's the end." As you can see, this theme of aliens is all over the place. So let's continue. Ozzy Osbourne has a song called Mr. Crawley. It's about occultist Aleister Crowley, who can be seen here. Aleister here wrote of a being named Iowas. When put into comparison with a modern-day depiction of an alien, it's almost spot on the same. Could this relate to all of what I'm showing you, considering how Aleister Crowley influenced a lot of people, most notably Ozzy Osbourne and Marilyn Manson? Maybe so. But anyways, let's continue. Marilyn Manson can be seen with Travis Scott, and Travis Scott has a song called Franchise featuring MIA, another musician. In the song, MIA says, and I quote, "I be where the fuck the light be. Bangers in the system, it's ancient Anunnaki." The Anunnaki can be seen here depicted. Note the wings, as well as these headdresses you see. The Anunnaki are a group of deities from ancient Mesopotamian mythology, particularly Sumerian, Akkadian, Assyrian, and Babylonian cultures. They are often described as powerful beings who descended from the sky and played a significant role in shaping human civilization. In Sumerian text, they are depicted as having a complex relationship with humanity, influencing their lives, and even participating in their creation. Anyways, Back to Travis Scott. Travis Scott has a song here with Jay-Z. And Jay-Z has met rapper Apathy. On a song called The Grand Leveler, he says, and I quote, "Aliens visit Earth and brought us stoneworkers. Anunnaki came to the planet to take gold." As you can see, aliens with Anunnaki mentioned in the same verse. This should make it much more understandable as to what I'm showing you and where this is heading. Jay-Z, who had met Apathy, can be seen here with Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon can be seen here with Donald Trump. And Donald Trump can be seen here with Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan has this podcast here, in which the symbol, as you can see, is a UFO abducting somebody. Going back to Jimmy Fallon through Trump, who's with Joe, Jimmy can be seen here with Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq himself believes in UFOs. When asked about his thoughts on UFOs, he had a special shout out for California's Central Valley, where he says he saw one in 1997. Shaq said, and I quote, "In Madera, California, and right when we passed the fairground, I could swear I saw a flying saucer come down with all the lights, and it was spinning, and then it took off. We all looked at each other and it was like, I know it was a UFO. I don't care what anybody says." Again and again, we're seeing this theme of aliens and UFOs very present in a lot of these celebrities' lives. Shaquille O'Neal here, on the song featuring Coyote for Hire, can be seen underneath a UFO. The group Coyote for Hire has a song cover here in which we can see an all-seeing eye capstone with a UFO and an alien here. The dog you see here is the ancient Egyptian god Anubis. This will become important much later, but for now, just remember that I mentioned Anubis. Again with Coyote for Hire, we see more aliens. But going back to Jimmy through Shaq, who collaborated with Coyote for Hire, Jimmy can be seen here with Demi Lovato. Demi has this show called Unidentified, in which she talks about aliens. In the show, we see this pyramid. As you can see, it's not just here, but also here. In this article by Huffington Post, we see the same stuff again. Demi Lovato says UFO sighting was a beautiful and incredible experience. Jimmy Fallon, who was with Demi, can also be seen here with Lady Gaga, who was on the show American Horror Story. In one of the seasons of the show, we see aliens again. Going back to Jimmy Fallon can be seen here with Kesha. In this article by Billboard, Kesha speaks on a UFO sighting herself. She said that the sighting influenced her music. That's probably why she has this song called Aliens Invading, in which she says this: "Aliens invading, run for your life. We're aliens invading. I am in love with an alien. You are in love with an alien. I am an alien. You are an alien. We all are aliens. Landing on the strip malls. I am an alien." Again, the reference of UFOs is clear. But if that wasn't enough, look here. Kesha has this album cover here, in which we see UFOs. Not only that, but we also see this. Again, it's the same thing we keep seeing. In this picture, you can see her UFO tattoo. Going back to Jimmy Fallon, who is with Kesha, he can be seen here with Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus speaks on the same type of UFO sighting. In another article here, Miley says that she was chased by a UFO and saw an alien. She says, and I quote, "I was driving through San Bernardino with my friend, and I got chased down by some sort of UFO. I'm pretty sure about what I saw." She went on to say that she was shaken up for 5 days, and she can't look at the sky the same anymore. Miley has an alien tattoo here, which is right next to a triangle tattoo of a watermelon and an all-seeing eye on the other finger. Producer Diplo tweeted about Miley Cyrus. Diplo can be seen here with producer Skrillex. And Skrillex has this album here called Recess. Again, it's the same stuff. Going back to Miley Cyrus through Diplo, who was with Skrillex, Miley can be seen here with Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson can be seen here with an alien tattoo from a movie called Mars Attacks. As you can see in the cover for Mars Attacks, we see the alien with UFOs. We also see in the movie Egypt and the pyramid. We also see UFOs here outside of the pyramid, and a pyramid here with an all-seeing eye. In the top two frames, you see the alien leader from the film in between Egyptian symbolism. The alien that we see looks like Aleister Crowley's drawing. Anyways, this movie shows the obvious, so let's continue. Going back to Miley Cyrus through Pete Davidson and Jimmy Fallon through Miley, we end up with Jimmy Fallon being seen with Katy Perry. Katy Perry herself has posted about aliens, not to mention having this cake here of one as well. Remember, I had shown you the song called E.T. earlier. Going back to Jimmy Fallon, who was with Katy Perry, he could be seen here with Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson starred in this movie here called Race to Witch Mountain. As you can see in the cover, we see a UFO. Dwayne Johnson also played in Planet 51. This is another film about aliens. As you can see, the UFOs are all over the place. Going back to Jimmy Fallon, who was with Dwayne Johnson, he can be seen here with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne can be seen with rapper B.O.B. B.O.B. has a song with Lil Wayne called E.T. In the song, B.O.B. and Lil Wayne both mention themselves as being aliens. As you can see, here's B.O.B. saying himself, and I quote, "I'm an alien," and Lil Wayne says something similar here by saying it's the Martian. B.O.B. also has a song called UFO. Going back to Jimmy Fallon, who was with Lil Wayne, you can see him with will.i.am. will.i.am is a part of the group Black Eyed Peas, and as you can see, they promote UFOs as well. It's the same stuff, no matter where we look. But why? In this other video by the Black Eyed Peas, we see the same symbolism of UFOs. Not to mention Egypt as well. Considering we keep seeing the two together, I think there's much more than meets the eye. As you can see here, we see the wings I had mentioned earlier again. Going back to Jimmy Fallon, who was with will.i.am of the Black Eyed Peas, he can be seen here with actor Steven Yeun. Steven Yeun played in this movie called Nope. The movie itself was about a UFO. On the back of Steven Yeun's jacket, you can see a UFO here. Steven Yeun can be seen here with Chandler Riggs. Chandler Riggs promotes the same symbolism. He himself can be seen with Joshua Dunn of 21 Pilots. Joshua promotes, just like everyone else, the UFO. Now going back to Steven through Chandler and Jimmy through Steven, Jimmy can be seen with Sabrina Carpenter, a musician who could be seen here kissing an alien on stage. Jimmy Fallon can also be seen here with Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson played in this movie called Under the Skin, in which she played as a shape-shifting alien. Again, it's the same stuff. Going back to Jimmy Fallon, who was with Scarlett Johansson, he could be seen here with Lil Wayne again. Lil Wayne has the song called Scream and Shout, featuring Waka Flocka Flame and Britney Spears. Waka Flocka Flame can be seen here in front of a UFO, while Britney Spears has a song called Alien, in which she mentions the obvious. Going back to Lil Wayne, who has the song with Britney Spears, he also has a song with Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd has a song with YTB Fat. And YTB Fat has a song with Matt Critter. Matt Critter promotes the UFO, and here on another album cover, you can see the reptilian eyes again. Going back to Trippie Redd, who collaborated with YTB, the guy that had the song with Matt Critter, Trippie also has a song with Chris Brown, who has an album called Indigo, in which we see an alien on the cover. Chris Brown also has this tattoo here of the film I covered earlier in this presentation called Mars Attacks. This will make what I'm about to show you next much more important. In the background of the album cover for the extended version of Chris Brown's Indigo, you can see this alien in a UFO. As you can see, the alien is from Mars Attacks. I bet you're wondering, how much more blatant can it get? Well, like I said in the beginning, this doesn't end for a while, and we're barely over the halfway mark, so let's continue. Going back to Trippie Redd, who had the song with Chris Brown, he also has a song with Chief Keef, and Chief Keef has a song with rapper Ian. Ian can be seen on this freestyle with Cardo Got Wings. Cardo Got Wings has a UFO tattoo on his finger. Going back to Chief Keef, who had the song with Ian, and back to Trippie through Chief Keef, Trippie had a song with rapper XXXTentacion, who worked with Denzel Curry. Denzel Curry can be seen here with rapper Puya. Puya has worked with Tara Reid. Tara Reid also goes by Getter, and on one of Getter's songs, we can see an alien in the cover. Going back to Denzel Curry, who was with Puya, and X, who had worked with Denzel, back to Trippie, who had worked with X, we end up with Lil Durk, who also has a song with Trippie. Lil Durk has a song with Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke has worked with 808 Mello, a producer that, as you can see, promotes the same symbolism. Now going back to Lil Durk, who has the song with Pop Smoke, and Trippie Redd, who has the song with Lil Durk. Trippie Redd can be seen here with YouTuber Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross can be seen with YouTuber Vitaly. Vitaly can be seen with one of his former friends named Santi. Santi's friend here, during a live stream, can be seen getting a UFO tattoo. Going back to Aiden through Vitaly, the guy that worked with Santi, Aiden can be seen here with Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat can be seen here with LeBron James. LeBron James can be seen here with Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic can be seen here with PJ Washington. PJ Washington has this as a tattoo. Again, we're seeing UFOs and aliens. Reach for the stars. As you can see, I'm trying my hardest too. Going back to LeBron James through Luka Doncic, who is with PJ Washington, we can see LeBron with Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon can be seen with actor Simon Pegg. Simon Pegg played in this movie called Paul, which was about an alien. As you can see, we're seeing a UFO with an alien again. Jimmy Fallon, who was with Simon Pegg, can also be seen with Will Smith, who was in the film Independence Day, another movie about UFOs and aliens. Jimmy Fallon, who was with Will Smith, can also be seen here with Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage was in the film called The Knowing. In this film, we see aliens as well. Going back to Jimmy Fallon, who was with Will Smith, he can be seen here with Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is followed by MC Padrino. MC Padrino is followed by Toguro. Toguro has an alien tattoo here, not to mention two more here and here, as well as a third on his back, right next to an Egyptian tattoo, and an all-seeing eye. Going back to Bad Bunny through MC Padrino and Toguro, we can see Bad Bunny on the song here with Faruko. Faruko has this song here featuring Daleks. Daleks can be seen here wearing a shirt with an alien on it. Daleks also has a song with Dave E, another who promotes the same stuff, UFOs and aliens. Dave E has a song with Lune. Lune has on his hand an alien tattoo. He also has this chain here. Just like I'm trying my hardest to reach for the stars, I'm trying my hardest to be the light. Dave E, who is with Lune, can be seen here with an artist named Wes Cole. Wes Cole has on his finger an alien tattoo just like everyone else. Wes Cole can be seen with a YouTuber named Steven here, and Steven can be seen with Neutro Shorty. Neutro Shorty is no stranger to promoting the same stuff. Neutro Shorty has a song with rapper Young Chimi, who has a song with Hades 66. Did you know that Hades is the god of the underworld, the realm of the dead? Maybe that's why he has a song with Anubis. I believe so, because Anubis is the ancient Egyptian god of the afterlife and the protector of the dead, aka the Lord of the Dead. Very much so similar to Hades, at least the description, that is. The artist Anubis, as you can see in his bio on Instagram, promotes not only Egypt, but also the Anunnaki. The same Anunnaki I had mentioned earlier. Interesting. Going back to Hades 66, who had the song with Anubis, he also has a song with Jay Wheeler. Jay Wheeler has a song with Noré, and Noré, guess what, has a UFO tattoo on his finger next to a pyramid on another. Maybe this is why he has the all-seeing eye tattoo on his cheek. On the song he had with Hades, Annual AA had a feature. Annual AA was on Jimmy Fallon's late night show. So was rapper Lil Baby, who was followed by MC Caballino. MC Caballino has a song with MC Harriel, and MC Harriel has a song with MC Kevin. MC Kevin has not only an alien, but also a UFO tattooed on his face. Aliens and UFOs. Going back to MC Harriel, who had the song with MC Kevin, he also has a song with MC Daniel. MC Daniel has an alien tattoo as well. Now at this point, you can't say that what I'm showing you is just a coincidence. And if you do think it's just a coincidence, then you haven't been paying attention. We've started from the beginning and went straight through an entire list of celebrities, and I've showed nothing but connection after connection with these symbols in mind. Anyways, let's close this part out. Going back to MC Caballino, who had the song with MC Harriel, and Lil Baby, who's followed by MC Caballino, all the way to Jimmy Fallon, who had Lil Baby perform on a show, we end up with JID performing on Jimmy Fallon's show. And JID has an alien with a UFO tattooed on him. Eminem can be seen in this picture here during a performance of his on Jimmy Fallon's late night show. Eminem has worked with Pink. Pink can be seen here with Robbie Williams. Robbie Williams has a UFO right next to a pyramid tattooed. Could this relate to the X we see in between both of them? What about this all-seeing eye of Horus? Could this tattoo that Robbie has relate to all of what I've shown you? I believe so. And honestly, I have 100% reasoning to back up what I'm saying. So, with that being said, let's finish this. Going back to Eminem, who worked with Pink, Eminem can be seen here with Drake. Drake has a song with Trippie Redd. On this album cover by Trippie Redd, you can only see the all-seeing eye here, but in the top left corner, you see UFOs. Again and again, I'm showing you what I'm showing you, and that's 100% in your face. I already showed this picture before of Trippie Redd with a guy named Aiden London, but I forgot to show you one more thing about Aiden. He can be seen here wearing a shirt that has a UFO on it. Staying on track with Trippie, who is with Aiden London, he can be seen here with Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross can be seen with Kai Cenat. And Kai Cenat can be seen with this guy to the right named Wix. Wix promoted this UFO here. So again, what we're seeing is obvious. Staying focused on Kai though, he can be seen here with Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon can be seen here with Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez playing this film called The Dead Don't Die. During the film, you see a UFO. Now let's go back to Kai through Jimmy, who was with Selena. Kai can be seen again with Aiden Ross, and Aiden Ross can be seen with Drake. Drake can be seen with Adam 22, and Adam 22 can be seen with Lil Skies. Lil Skies can be seen with Cole Bennett. Cole Bennett directed a video for Danny Towers, and during the video, we see this. Reptilian eyes. Finally, Cole also worked with Drake. Drake can be seen here with Rick Ross. Rick Ross has a song in Grand Theft Auto 5. It's on the station called Radio Los Santos, and the song's called Ali Boumae. The reason why I'm showing you this is because Grand Theft Auto doesn't only promote aliens with reptilian eyes, but they also have UFOs in the game as well. So with all this being shown and said, I'm going to end this part off with Rick Ross, who had the song in GTA, and his picture here with Drake. I hope this was very informative, and yeah, thank you for watching, for taking your time to look at what I've created. Much love and peace.